Criminal Law Portfolio. Why do people commit crimes, and why are some groups in society more likely to commit crimes? In our world, the human species have developed into internationally connected communities. Within nations, the average citizen will be law-abiding, and therefore may not be required to know the laws which they must follow. Unfortunately, it may be a surprise for those citizens who do cross the line. While in some cases, some people are well versed in legal system due to their previous interactions with the justice system. In this video, we will talk about how quote-unquote normal societal social culture and race/ethnicity and social classes can lead some groups to be more likely to commit crimes, and why people in general commit crimes. We will be talking about stereotypes. Note that the nature of group means that we are generalizing people and everyone will have a unique experience in life. Therefore, not everyone will follow these norms. So the quote-unquote normal societal social culture. From the beginning of the first civilizations, humans have had extra time which was dedicated towards creating social cultures. Some examples include the gender social norms and the reckless lifestyle during the most important development years advertised by the society. One of the earliest social culture norms is the idea that males are strong both mentally and physically, and the females are kinder and gentler. This, unfortunately, is still present in current day society and can be seen in school, where boys are expected to be tough while girls are explicitly taught to be gentle. Through this, there is a disproportionate amount of male arrest to female arrest in UCR, or Uniform Crime Reporting Survey, data. Men comprised 63% of property crime arrests and 81% of violent crime arrests. Another unfortunate disproportionate group that has been found to commit more crimes is the adolescent and early adult age community. This period of time in many people's lives is one of the most important in a person's development. Additionally, in adolescent years, you are told to enjoy life, but this is also the time when many people are trying to figure their life out. This combination causes an increase in impulsive decision-making, leading to more opportunities to cross the line of legal and illegal. Race/ethnicity and social classes. When talking about which groups are more likely to commit crimes, many people point figures to races which often have a history of being a minority or oppressed. But we asked why. What may be the root cause of this imbalance? We found that society places an unconscious bias against other races, which leads to these groups getting less opportunities, pushing these groups into lower social classes. In these lower social classes, people have more incentive to commit crimes. In the past, it was common to have oppressed groups, and that simply is history. Unfortunately, it takes an extremely long time to counteract the effects and probably will never be solved. In current society, there are still great remnants left and has left an unconscious bias towards other races, especially toward minorities or groups who are/used to be oppressed, like African Americans. In many cases, this could be simply not being respectful towards these races, or it could be extreme, such as making false accusations towards these people simply because of the color of their skin. This can push these groups into lower social classes, as they simply have less opportunities to grow and support themselves. While being in a lower social class, one major argument is that they have more incentive to commit crimes. This is because these people often have less to lose, as they are in such a bad social class and therefore can benefit more from these crimes. Especially when these social classes struggle with affording essential food and shelter, it could be appealing to go to prison, as tax money pays for food and shelter. Ignorance of the law. The average citizen will be law-abiding and therefore may not be required to know the ins and outs of the laws which they must follow. Unfortunately, for those who do cross the line, for these citizens it can come as a surprise, as they would not have likely known about these laws. People may not know the laws enforced in their jurisdiction because of the lack of accessibility to them. It is important to know the applicable laws to you because the law gives us responsibilities, rights, and provides us through the courts with a means of enforcing these rights. Lack of knowledge can lead to wrongful convictions and to questions such as, how will we enforce these laws if we do not know them ourselves? As judges like to say, quote, ignorance of the law is no defense to criminal charges. The general principle that ignorance of the law is no excuse holds true for most cases. However, in some limited circumstances, ignorance of the law can be an excuse. These limited circumstances are most likely, quote, in some limited circumstances, ignorance of the law can be an excuse. For example, if there is no public notice about a law, then you could be truly said to be ignorant of the law in question. This will be rare as laws are passed in a specific process in state legislatures in a public manner. But if a law is brand new and hasn't been well publicized, your criminal defense lawyer could make an argument that you were unaware of the law. This may be particularly true if the law is unusual and criminalizes behavior that is lawful elsewhere. Quote, all in all, people commit crimes for many reasons, whether their stereotypical societal norm leads them or that they don't know the laws. Thank you.